Today's Buddha's Enlightenment Day. Did everybody get enlightenment this morning? It's amazing to me, think that more than 2,500 years ago in India, Buddha got enlightened. And even though circumstances in the world have changed and these form bodies have come and go, the universe hasn't changed at all. The true nature of things hasn't changed at all. Which means the opportunity or the ability to get enlightened is no different now than it was when Buddha was alive. Because it's Buddha's Enlightenment Day, I thought I'd read a poem by our great teacher Man Gong. So I'll read it in Korean now. Poem for Buddha's Enlightenment Day by Zen Master Man Gong. The Buddha saw a star, got enlightenment. Man Gong saw a star, lost enlightenment. December 8th, Kots explodes, got and lost. In the snow, plum flowers one by one are red. It's a very simple poem. Sometimes the simplest thing is the most beautiful. First line says, the Buddha saw a star, got enlightenment. Everybody knows that. That's an old story. But what's that mean, got enlightenment? Actually, in the Diamond Sutra, it says, if you say got enlightenment, that's not enlightenment. We say tea. I say tea, that's not tea. Ah, that's tea. Same point. So what is enlightenment? Can't say. Go drink tea. I remember in the 1980s, one time at the Providence Zen Center, Zen Master 숭산 was giving a talk on Buddha's Enlightenment Day. He said, Buddha saw a star, got enlightenment. What kind of enlightenment did he get? Then 숭산님 said, star enlightenment. Originally, everything, there's no separation between anything. Only we think is separation, then there's separation. You and a star completely become one without any opposites thinking, any conceptual thought. Name is enlightenment. You know, sometimes our life feels heavy. You see a star, did you get enlightenment? Why did Buddha see a star, get enlightenment? But I saw a star, I didn't get enlightenment. Only difference is practice. Try mind. Also our direction. Want to understand our true nature. So Buddha saw a star, boom, got enlightened. Action, in that one action has all 84,000 sutras. So at this Dharma talk in Providence many years ago, 숭산님 said, Buddha saw a star, got enlightenment. What kind of enlightenment? Star enlightenment. Then he said to all the students, if Buddha were alive today and got enlightenment, what kind of enlightenment would he get? That time he said, he waited a moment, then he said, I think crying enlightenment caused this world so much suffering, very sad world. That's just reminding us of this true situation in the world. Actually, it's not even dependent on situation. Life itself has suffering, no matter what situation we're in. So, Man Gong Zen Master wrote, Buddha saw a star, got enlightenment. Man Gong saw a star, lost enlightenment. Why Man공스님 lose enlightenment? If you have got and lost in your mind, you already lost. As soon as we have got, one day we will have lost. So also 숭산국제선원 said, if you get enlightenment, don't hold enlightenment. So third line, December 8th, Kots explodes, got and lost. Everybody's seen when we get on this high stand, sometimes some Zen master hold up a stick and hit the table. Or somebody shouts, ha! Or we hit the table. That moment, that sound has no inside, no outside. Sound. No subject, no object. Inside and outside already become one, that moment. So, this Buddha's Enlightenment, December 8th, ha! Explodes, got and lost. Destroys that opposites thinking. Inside and outside become one. Then what? We say your mind's clear like space. Mind functions like a mirror. It just reflects. Red comes, red's reflected. White comes, white's reflected. When you're 20 years old, you look in the mirror, then 20-year-old face reflected. But this mirror is never holding anything. When you look in the mirror now, 20-year-old face not reflected. So that means our mind's also like that, just reflecting what's there moment to moment. But maybe you look in the mirror, you want to see 20-year-old face. That's a problem. Actually, nowadays, I think getting older is better than being young. You know, young people always, oh, my body's so good. They're very happy. Old people, our body's not so good. But if your mind got wider, that's a better than good body. So, Katz, ha, explodes got and lost, explodes all opposites thinking. Then your mind just reflect moment to moment. Can see clearly, hear clearly, smell clearly, taste clearly, feel clearly. So finally, Man Gong writes in the last line of his poem, "In the snow, plum flowers one by one are red." I imagine Man Gong on Buddha's Enlightenment Day, when he wrote this poem, maybe in an amja above Sudoksa, maybe looking out the window, or walking to the Buddha hall, snow on the ground. Then some plum flowers have fallen down. Then each one red. That's all. So 숭산국제선원 gives a commentary at the end of this. Many stars in the sky. If you attain the Buddha's star, you will attain in the snow plum flowers one by one are red. So if we see the star with Buddha's eyes, we can see in the snow the plum flowers one by one are red. This is so beautiful. We become one with all things. Then every moment's complete. Then sick time, only sick. Die time, only die. Dharma talk time, only talking. So I'm sure you feel as I do, so lucky to meet Buddha's teaching. That's a real treasure. And it all comes out of Buddha's enlightenment experience. So I hope on this Buddha's Enlightenment Day, as we go through the next year, we pay attention to all the important things in our life. And as we do that, we keep a question in the back of our mind. Who's doing this? Who's talking now? Who's listening? Then we'll be doing a good service to Buddha's enlightenment. And having this question will help our life. So happy Buddha's Enlightenment Day. 감사합니다.